What is going on, guys? It is Brandon J, and ladies and gentlemen, I am alive. I say I'm alive because I didn't think I was gonna make it there for a little bit. As you can tell by the title and thumbnail of today's video, I have past tense, had some type of terrible virus disease thing, and I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking it's the old COVID. But it's not. It wasn't. It was actually, in my opinion, it was worse. It was something called hand, mouth, and foot. And I'll explain it in a little bit of detail. Actually, you know what? Let me get into this first. Today I'm hanging out with Hudson. I'm no longer contagious, which is good. But today is like a maintenance day. I have to get some stuff done with the ski. I've completely destroyed the hummingbird up here. I think I submerged it in water doing donuts or something. And I'm gonna be going out to the Everglades, the Keys and all this stuff. So I depend on this thing. So I gotta get that fixed. I also like completely destroyed the transducer down there, which is bad. I have a flat tire on the boat, and I'm doing a whole family trip with that soon. And I also, it's disgustingly alginized with algae. So we got a lot of maintenance stuff to do. We're gonna go to West Marine. We're gonna get all this stuff cleaned up and everything. But I was making today's video because I wanted to tell you about my freaking hand, mouth, foot virus that I got. From one of you guys at Jenny Springs, by the way, so thank you so much, because it's a virus you actually get from kids. It's actually really popular in kids, but humans, I mean, real grown adult humans like myself don't necessarily get it. But I freaking did, and as soon as I told the doctor, I went to Jenny Springs and took pictures of like hundreds of kids. They were like, yeah, you definitely got it from one of those kids, so thank you, I appreciate it. I will never forget you, whoever gave that to me. So let me give you the quick breakdown. This is like the absolute worst. So we went to Jenny, and we did a bunch of diving and wearing wetsuits and stuff all the time, and I thought it was like a rash from my wetsuit, like later down the road. Anyway, I drive through the middle of the night up to Columbus, Georgia, where I have an apartment, and me and all the guys have a place there because we're going out on Tristan's bachelor party. Tristan's getting married. I'm one of his groomsmen, so we're going out on a bachelor party. So I'm feeling extremely sick like a day or two before the bachelor party. Before we like go, we're going down to like Destin, Florida. So I was feeling like extremely sick, like the whole like chills and just not feeling well, and just kind of like disgustingly gross and just no energy. And then yeah, so then my throat kind of had an issue, and you know, these days when your throat is hurting, it's like COVID. But it wasn't that. So got tested, was not that. So now we're just like, good news, we're clear to hang out with everyone. We're good. Doctor said, hey man, like you've been traveling a lot, you may just be like down and sick. So I was like, all right, cool, no big deal. So we go out on this trip, and here's where things get very interesting. So I wake up one morning. My throat is now perfectly fine. I no longer feel sick. I wake up one morning and it looks like ant bites are on my feet. And I actually showed Jake this. I'm like, Jake, it looks like I got ant bites on my feet. He's like, wow, that's pretty weird. I was like, yeah, it is pretty weird. Go to bed, and I wake up at 4 a.m. And at 4 a.m., my feet are on absolute fire, like absolute fire. I take my flashlight, I look at the bottom of my feet, and it is blisters everywhere. Like within hours, it went from small little ant bites that were just like, I saw them, to blisters in between every single one of my toes, and I can't even sleep anymore. Like that is how excruciatingly painful it is. And to even walk up to go to the bathroom to like really inspect my feet was like miserable. So I, you know, sometimes I'm too nice of a guy. I could have just asked anyone to drive me to urgent care. We all had one van. But I didn't want to, so I decided to walk to urgent care on my blistered feet, which probably was the worst thing I could do. But I got there, and this is where things get crazy. The doctor looks at me. I was explaining to her, I was like, hey, I'm in wetsuits all the time. It could be a rash from that. Like, I'm doing all this stuff. And then she said, okay, well, let me see your feet. How bad are your feet? So I show her my feet. And she's like, that is pretty bad. I know that's pretty painful. I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, well, can I see your hand? And I go to show her my hand, and I look at my hand first, and it's all over my freaking hands. I didn't even know it was on my hands. So, yeah, at that point, she was like, you have hand, mouth, foot. It's a virus you can get primarily from kids that have it. And so, yeah, I got hand, mouth, foot. But I got steroids, and I wish it was like swole steroids, but it wasn't. It was just like help your body get through whatever it's dealing with, steroids. So I had that, and then I mean, that was pretty much it. So all of it's gone now, which is thank the Lord, because I do not think, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man, it was brutal. It was one of the most brutal freaking things I had personally experienced, because not only did it make me sick, but then it like messed up my ability to eat and consume any type of adult beverages with my friends, because it was like, it hurt my throat so bad, and it's a bachelor party, so that's like a thing you want to do with your friends. Anyway, so it was that, but then it killed my ability for transportation. Like, I couldn't walk anywhere because it was just miserable. So I was basically just a bump on a log, just laughing with the boys. And now that we're back, I'm completely fine. So I do have a lot of energy in me now to make a video, whereas normally I would not make a video on maintaining my equipment for you guys. I don't know, I want to bring the camera, I want to bring you guys along. I missed you, you know, and I want to update you on my feet and my hands and my mouth, which is now fine. All right, things up here definitely aren't as bad as I thought they would be, but we still do have a little bit of gross stuff that we need to clean up. Just really like general maintenance up here, to be honest, just like a nice wipe down. Anyway, the old Tundra is looking amazing. Got some work done on it while I was out at the bachelor party and doing all that stuff. But I can't tell you because I got a truck video coming up, but we're waiting for a crucial piece of equipment, supercharger. But it's like, I guess they're having like supply chain issues or something. I don't know. So anyway, we're heading to West Marine, get the new Helix 5. Hopefully they've got it. If they don't, then, well, if they don't got it, then I'm just gonna hire Hudson to stand on the back of the wave. I'm just gonna hire Hudson to stand on the back of the Wave Runner and just tell me which way to go.
I can do that.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Oh, Hudson and I went off-road, and we went, I don't know if I can actually disclose where we went. I may or may not be making one of the biggest purchases in my life. So we went to go explore that a little bit.
Brandon bought Disney.
I did not buy Disney. Well, it's gonna be Disney for what we do, which is pretty cool. So anyway, we're at West Marine right now. So we got to get the Helix 5. Hello, smile. There you go. People don't know how to act in public when they see a man and his camera, you know?
I don't know how to act with my own camera.
This is why I film in public on a cell phone. But today we brought the unit. So anyway, we got to get the Helix 5, and we got to see if we need anything for the boat for the Keys trip, because I don't know, that trip's a little overwhelming. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're playing a game called Good News, Bad News today. Good news is I found something really cool I want to show you guys. Bad news is they don't have the unit here, but it's in St. Pete, which is like an hour and 45 minutes away, so we can still get it. But I just got a really cool video idea. So they have this thing. It's like a floatable dock. That looks really small, but they say it's 8 by 10. So I'm thinking, what if we got one of those and put like a tent on it and stayed the night? What do you guys think? You want to see that? It's also $800, so there is that, but I do think it would be a cool video. It would just have to, I just have to get some views on it so I don't lose $800. What do you think, Hud? Let's figure it out. Hold on. Let's figure out how big this thing is, because each one of these is 10, a foot. I know, but visually speaking, okay, I got to see this. Hold on. Let's stand right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, that's this whole area. I could definitely put a tent on that.
Oh, 100%.
So we could get a tent and anchor. We could tow it out with the ski. Mm-hmm. That would be a sick video.
Yep.
I do think that's a win. Mm-hmm. We should do 2 people though. Would you do it with me?
Yeah, 100%.
A tent and air mattress.
Yep, I'm down.
Oh, I love this idea. Mm-hmm. All right, update. The man Hudson just freaking got us almost half off the inflatable thing. He went over there and he freaking punched that guy in the throat or something. I'm not really sure.
It's actually what I did. I
Yeah,
walked over and physically assaulted him, and he was like, "You know what, man? You hit me so hard. I'm gonna renegotiate this contract."
I was on the phone. I was trying to find another one like at this other outdoor place I know about, but the guy walked over and Hudson walked over and told us the new price, which was like in the 4s. So we could definitely do that. But now I think now we buy stuff for that video, and we need dock lights or something. We need like red and greens.
Oh, it doesn't have a motor. You don't.
Well, we're gonna be floating at night.
Okay. So
I'm staying overnight on this thing.
All right.
We're figuring it
Build a fire
out.
on it.
Build a fire on it. Okay. Perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round number 2 for the Hummingbird, and they got it. We called. They got it. So we've got a floating platform that we didn't need, but I'm glad we have, and we got a discount because of Bahonius. And now we're gonna get what we're looking for, the Hummingbird. Hudson, that's big money. That's big money. We're not messing with us. We're messing with these little ones over here. So if you want to play with the little ones,
it ain't even got a touch screen.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
What are you doing, dog?
So we have a little bit of an issue. It's a little bit of we have an older unit, so hopefully the transducer works and stuff. I just need it for mapping. It would be nice to tell depth, but I really need it for mapping. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the phone camera now. I apologize. Let me show you. We obviously, you know, we got the other thing, but check this out. So these are some Goal Zero lights. I love Goal Zero. They're my favorite. They're solar panels. Would you look at that? So they are pop-up lights, and we're gonna put these on the corner of the
barge.
Yeah, we're gonna put, yeah, that's a good name for it. The Jiggy barge.
Yeah.
The Jiggy barge. We're gonna put them on the corner of the Jiggy barge as mood lighting, and also not nav lights because we don't have a motor on the Jiggy barge, but we do have to run what's considered an anchor light.
We're gonna roll back a second. You said mood lights, man. There's 2 men on the barge. We
Okay.
don't have any mood. You're trying to get things weird, man.
It actually does have a candle flicker effect.
Yeah, can we not?
Either way, I've got them sitting here to charge. And while they're charging, since I am with Hudson, we always do like fun stuff. We're at freaking Dave and Buster's.
I've never been here.
Yeah, Hud's never been. I have been one time, and it was a blast. So you know, we're gonna
charge, play some games, have a good time.
We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna. Oh yeah, we got the Helix as well for the ski. So we're on track. I gotta get the air
chuck.
I gotta get air for the boat, and then I gotta do the.
You got onboard air in your truck. Now
yeah,
you just air it up on the.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even know that yet.
Yeah.
They don't even know that
so
yet.
Good.
So yeah, you guys will see. But in the meantime, we're gonna play some games. It's like borderline overwhelming. What the hell? I used to play that as a kid, but it was like this big, dude. Somehow we have managed to get ourselves into the VR department. So, see how that goes. I don't know how we ended up here, but I like it. I also got the freaking jetpack on. This room, we're able to just run around, but in my headset, we're in space. I wish I could share it with you. And when I step close to an actual wall, a whole grid pops up. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's freaking awesome though. I get super seasick real easy, and like this type of stuff makes me sick, so we'll see how it goes. But Hudson's getting his gear up right now, and then we're doing like this sci-fi thing. So it'd be funny to set the camera up in the corner and just have it film us running around. But I'll update you on the end of the game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Enough of the fun and games. Quite literally went to Dave & Buster's. It was a lot of fun. In the meantime, I went to Home Depot. I also had to drop Hudson off because he had to go to work, which is also strange because I'm technically at work. But we had to get a few things. So the truck now has onboard air. And you guys remember I got a flat tire in the boat, so we got to fix that. I also got to see if there's a nail or something in it. Definitely some kind of leakage. But we have onboard air, which is pretty sick. Again, this was all supposed to be in the truck video, but you're just seeing everything. So we've got this really nice air compressor hose, 50-foot, non-tangly, this thing. We also got this kit that comes with like a bunch of nozzles, but it also comes with a hose. This is a really cheap version. I got this because it's like easy to store in the truck, because I don't plan on using like my air all the time. And we got this right here, which is like the a little bit nicer version of all those. And last but not least, I got some gum. So yeah. Did you guys know you can find hose at Home Depot? You do now. Oh! You guys okay? You guys all right? Okay, I'm sorry. I've never used this thing before, and I hope it works. That sounded like something there. Okay. Oh, I'm not good. We got a problem. We got a problem. I think. I needed to put something on the end of this. Oh, I am such an idiot, dude. I was supposed to put a fitting on the end of this. Well, that works. God dang, I'm such an idiot. Well, when I turn the compressor on, it'll fill it all back up in there. I'm so stupid. Yeah. I am so glad I'm catching all of my terrible moments on camera. But you gotta give me some slack. It's the first time I've used the freaking thing, okay? At least for this. So, was that a train horn under there? It's very possible. But I'm not gonna tell you until the truck reveal. Either way, I got a little fitting on here. It's to pump air up. I didn't have this fitting, so it was just an open hose. So yeah, so anyway, the air came out, but now I can't. So anyway, I also have the air compressor only able to turn on when the truck is on, because if there's ever a leak, it'll just continue to try to fill itself up. So, but you'll hear it back here. It sounds like a freaking fish tank in the back of my truck. You guys can hear that back there? I know it does sound very similar to a fish tank. I'm very aware. But now we have air, so let's go work on this tire. All right. This thing is freaking bad. Ironically enough, I just found the thing that's in the tire, so yes, we can fill this up, but there's a metal rod in the tire. It's tiny, but it's like toothpick size, but still, it's enough to cause this leak. So, we gotta patch that. All right, we'll take it for now. New one's up there. This is the old one. Okay, moment of truth, this is the new one. I plugged up just the power cable. I didn't put the transducer in. We gotta do a little bit more with that, but hopefully this works when I hold down the power button, turning it on for the first time. Oh no. Oh! Yes, 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 yes. All right, we've got power, baby. This is great. This is great news. This is great news. I also have like my card that I have in the old one, so I gotta take like, it has all my waypoints and stuff, but yeah, it says transducer not connected. All right, so we have power. So at least now I'll have GPS with this. I'm gonna work on the transducer right now. Hopefully the transducers talk to each other. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the boat's tire is aired up. The Wave Runner has a new unit and transducer mount. The, what else do we have to get done today? Felt like there was something else. I learned how to use my air compressor. I was also supposed to clean the boat, but we're not quite getting to it because, well, we're running out of sunlight and, it's just been a long day. I also got to play at David Blisters, which is cool. And oh yeah, we got the floating air mat, and we've got those Goal Zero like solar lights. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna go out on the water. I'm gonna bring the Wave Runner now that she's all done up. I'm gonna use that as my main vessel to get the floating platform out there, and I might stay out there for like 12 hours, 24 hours, something like that. Definitely gonna stay overnight, but I'm gonna go home, roll that thing out, see if I can put a tent or something on it. Because that would be like super optimal to have a nice tent. But either way, I hope you guys are stoked for that. Look, I know the videos have been few and far between. All right, your boy has been going through it. All right, I freaking had foot, hand, mouth, freaking whatever the heck that was. It's done. Your boy has energy. I want to go out, I want to create, I want to film. I have so much on my plate. I feel like I've been swamped down. When I get swamped down, I tend to just like not do any of it, which is like such a terrible way to look at things. I used to be like that in high school. I'd have so much homework, and instead of doing any of it or making progress, I would just not do any homework and just go outside and play. So we're not resorting to that. I've got a lot of the stress off my shoulders with things that I felt like I had to do. Now I can focus on just creating, making the videos I want to make, and just sharing them with you, which I ultimately miss so much. I feel like I've been gone so long. It's not even that I've been gone, I've just not been super consistent, which is so weird. I used to post like 3, 4, 5 videos a week, just back to back to back. And I want to stop putting so much pressure on myself to make the perfect videos and just make any videos, which is kind of like the way today is. I just pulled out my camera and filmed, and I'm gonna go home tonight and edit this up. So with that being said, that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We do have a bunch of plans. Like I said, we've got key stuff. I've got some really big adventures in this boat that are gonna be super cool involving my family. And tomorrow we have the survival challenge. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get some nice rest in my bed for the last time before I set sail out in the middle of the water on a floating platform. So, all right, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy it, and as always, we'll catch you on the next adventure. Peace out.
Living, I've never been better. Living real, real good.